Alright, tubers, good night everybody. So I'd show you what we're up against tonight. Let's see, this is June the 2nd, Saturday. Yeah, it's pretty nasty out right now. We're going to be experiencing some pretty severe thunderstorms tonight, mainly due to the heat that we've been facing. Last couple of days we've been in the low to mid 90s. You can see the cloud cover here really well. You can see where it kind of rolled in. This is what the sky looked like about a half an hour ago. That's what it looked like about 15 minutes ago, and that's what we have now. The phone actually picks it up a lot better than my eyes do, but it is pouring rain right now. Really, really nasty. If it gets really bad, I may actually consider doing a live stream out here, show you guys the kind of weather we face here in Southern Virginia. Ooh, here it comes. Believe it or not, we could use some of this rain because we've been kind of dry as of late. See, Mom's knockout roses are doing beautiful right now. Blooming beautifully, I should say. They're dying out a little bit, but they're coming into their second bloom right now. We just trimmed the bushes here a while back. Holly bush, I believe that one is. Did an okay job. We're not experts. Mom's got her beautiful plants out here, though even they're starting to die off, mainly because of all this heat we're having. But most of these will come back, though. I'm going to pull out the little dead thing. Don't tell Mom I did that. Let's see how our other rose bush is doing. Had one blossom there, but it looks like that one's died off. Mainly the news of the day is the weather around here. All day it's been like on and off rain and clouds, though this morning it was really nice. And I did wind up going to one garage sale, which I'll probably show you guys what that is towards the end of this video. Not even sure what I'm going to call this. You know, basically this is just kind of a rainy day. Guys, I don't even know what to call it. Something video. But as you can see, rain is getting much, much worse. See my neighbor's leaving. She might be going to a dog show. They actually show dogs professionally. Oh man, look at this. Oh, I had a bug on my screen there. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with right now, tubers. I'll catch you guys up in a few minutes if it starts getting worse. But until then, talk to you guys a little bit later. So this is something that I found at the garage sales today. Actually, this was at a school garage sale. I'm not going to show you everything, but it came in this box. And yes, it is basically what this box says here. It's a Lenovo Think Station. But I want to hold off on telling you everything about it. I will tell you that I picked this up for $60, and I thought that was a really good deal. It is from around 2015, according to the box. I kind of threw everything out that was inside so the cats could play. It was new in box, except for the fact that somebody had opened it just to verify that the contents were in there. I actually had to take it out of the plastic. But I'm going to hold off showing you what this actually model is and everything for right now. Let me give you guys an update on what's going on outside, and I'll talk to you guys. What are you doing, Milo? What's the matter? I tell you, cats can sense when storms are coming, and they get very nervous. Isn't that right, buddy? What you doing? Milo. Psst, 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 psst. You concerned? I see that little concerned face. Yes, I do. Yep, they know. If they're looking like that, then we know a storm's coming. So let's see what's going on outside. Whoa! Looks like we have a gutter up there that's still clogged. I tried to unclog that a couple of months ago. I actually stood up on here and tried to get all the leaves out, but I think I missed a little bit. So I have to go ahead and take care of that when the weather gets better. As you can see, what's happening is it's pooling on the concrete here. But yeah, I can definitely hear the storm a-coming. Raining quite a bit right now, actually. It's actually very peaceful. I remember when I was young and we used to be in camping in Scouts. It used to rain a lot when we were camping, and we just lay in the tent and listen to the rain hit the vinyl. Or in my case, the old World War II tent was more of a, I don't know what it was, like a cotton mesh almost. Really, really nasty out right now. Mom and I were going to go for another walk, but that ain't happening. Let's see if you guys can see right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, I tell you, the front-facing camera on this is really sharp. And back in here, but man, what a nasty, nasty day. All right, tubers, I think I kept you guys waiting long enough. Let me go upstairs and show you exactly what I got at the garage sale. Talk to you guys in just a minute. All right, tubers, so coming into my room, and yes, I know I haven't done a room tour in a while. That's something I've been meaning to do for a while. I'm going to go ahead and show you what actually came in the box. Yes, this is a stereo system, the same one I demonstrated the other day. I'll go ahead and shove that down a little bit. Give us some more room. In that box, got a nice beefy power cord, and I'll show you the reason for that in just a couple of minutes. Have a Lenovo mouse, which I actually took out of the package and removed the little foil that goes on the side, but as you can see, virtually no wear on that at all. Everything in here was brand new. Here's the pack with the discs, which I'll see if I could do this one-handed. Oh, nope, I'm going to have to put the phone down. Now that I got everything out of the pack, you can see right here, basically this is, a Windows 8 Pro disc. So disc 2 of 2. This is the operating system. What is this? OEM activation 3.0 required. This is 1 of 2, so that's 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. And this is the recovery media for the computer itself. Now, let me see right here. I don't know exactly the model. I'll have to look closer. I'm sure it's one. It's got to be one of those that's listed. But as you guys can already tell, this is a fairly new computer by the fact that it is running Windows 8 natively. Next, let's see what this is. This is probably like a... Okay, this teaches you how to use the Windows 8 recovery disks. Basically, the application and driver recovery, the operating system disk, and then the supplemental recovery disk. Basically, what that means is the operating system itself is on these recovery disks. Looks like the first disk is the applications and drivers itself. Then the second one is the operating system. And the third one probably just has something like documentation on it. Next, we have Windows 8 Pro Recovery Media Entitlement. Probably just saying what you're entitled to. Okay, now that's very interesting. Your computer is pre-installed with Windows 7 Professional Operating System, though the downgrade rights of the Windows 8 Pro Lite through the downgrade rights of Windows 8 Pro. Interesting. So basically, this computer has Windows 7 that was downgraded from Windows 8, but the problem here is if you were a normal person, how would you install Windows 7 again if you ever had to? I guess that's the idea. You really wouldn't. So that's why you'd want to make sure that you do a backup, probably as something like a driver recovery console in Windows 7 that would allow you to make a backup. Or you could just do like the Windows backup, something like that. But interesting, they did not include the Windows 7 disks themselves. And here is a little diagram of the computer itself. You can see you have the optical drive. It's all color-coded. USB 3.0 connectors in some models. Mine does indeed have USB 3.0. And you can read the rest of the stuff there for yourselves. Next, we have what I'm assuming, I haven't really opened this yet, I'm assuming this is the keyboard. And yes, it is. This is indeed one of those beefy Lenovo keyboards. I tell you guys, I love these keyboards. They're not like IBM Model M's. They're not clicky keys, but they have nice travel and they have a nice tactile feel to them. You can actually hear. It's hard to hear through the plastic, but you get the idea. All right, tubers. The time you've been waiting for in this whole vlog is here. That is the computer. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring this on the table and show you exactly what I picked up. All right, tubers, and here she be. Milo's going to bug us, I'm sure, but nonetheless, this is my latest acquisition for just $60 at a local garage sale. I picked up a Lenovo Think Station. This is an S30. And you can see the information there, model number NTM4352. This is rocking a Intel Xeon processor. This is an X5, I believe it is. I don't know the exact model, but I do know that it is a quad-core 3 gigahertz Intel Xeon. Up here, you have in the front, you have two super speed USB 3.0 ports, headphone and microphone port. And interestingly enough, I hope you guys know what that is. I bet a lot of you guys do. If you haven't guessed, that is a IEEE FireWire port, 1384 FireWire port. And the reason I say it's interesting is this particular computer was manufactured around 2015. FireWire had actually gone out of fashion 5, even 10 years earlier, so it's very interesting to find that there. I wonder if they did that for like specialty customers. Maybe somebody had an older camcorder or something that they still wanted to be able to use in the newer system. Beefy power button, as most of these Lenovo business class systems have. Right here, we have a memory card reader with, it appears to be a micro SD card slot. Very interesting. And up top here, we have the good old DVD burner, dual layer DVD burner. I'm going to go over to the side here. Actually, before we do that, let me go ahead and use this very nice handle. Although in the older models it was metal, this is most definitely cheap plastic. And what are you going to do? It does have a set of keys attached to the back, and I will be removing those and putting them on a keychain before I start using this computer. Up top here, we have a legacy serial port. We have 6 USB 2.0 ports. Actually, 8. 2 more down here, so a total of 8. Gigabit Ethernet port right there, and then 2 more USB 3.0 ports. So this has a total of 8 USB 2.0 ports and 4 USB 3.0 ports. And there we have a microphone. Microphone port. We have the headphone jack or speaker out, and then we have the surround sound port or just the line level audio out, depending on how you have it configured. Then, last but not least, on the bottom, there is a dedicated video card. I looked up online, and most of these systems were purchased for using AutoCAD. This is an NVIDIA Quattro card. I will have to open it up to see exactly what version. I don't remember off the top of my head. So, without further ado, let's get inside to this beast. All right, it is unlocked. So to open this, we just pull this handle up. And it's hard to do one-handed. There we go. Literally pull it up. Pull that down to reveal the goodies inside. Now, let's go ahead and take a look and see what graphics card that is. That is an NVIDIA Quattro K600 card. So, again, fairly high-end, being that this was going to be used for something like an AutoCAD system. We have a 80 plus gold power supply. Manufacturer is Akbel. No surprise there. Wow, 525 watts, 600 watt max. That's insane. You could definitely tell this is a server grade system. Even though this was sold as a workstation, this could easily be repurposed as a server. Now looking in here, we actually have 8 RAM slots. Now, I will tell you that it originally came with 4 gigabytes of DDR3. It was PC 14800. I took that one stick out and I actually put 4 sticks of DDR3 PC1066. So I'm taking a little hit in speed there, but I actually had these sticks of registered. These are actually registered memory sticks, but they actually do work here because this is technically a server motherboard. So again, 16 gigabytes of RAM in this now versus the 4 gigabytes that came with it. And again, what I'm thinking about doing here is actually getting another 4 gigabyte sticks. So basically bring this up to 32 gigabytes down the road. That's something that'll have to wait for a while till I get some more money in the kitty. All right, what else do we have in here? Interesting. I was thinking they would have had something like an M2 or an M-SATA SSD slot on the motherboard, but no such luck. So I will be putting an SSD in this computer in the future, but I'll have to just do a conventional 2.5-inch one. And before I finish this part up, I'm going to show you guys the one hard drive. And yes, this is the hard drive that came in it. It is a Western Digital Caviar Blue 500 gigabyte drive. I'm not going to pull it out, but you can see there it's the 500GB. Not a bad score at all on this system, guys. I was really impressed. Again, for a Xeon computer that originally sold for about $1,500 when it was new, still nowadays these still will sell on average about $400 to $500. To pick this up for $60, it really is a steal. And I did actually bargain them down a little bit. Originally they wanted $80 with a real crappy ViewSonic monitor, which I told them I was not interested in. So I said, look, I'll get the system. I'll buy the system for $60. I just don't want the monitor. And they were quick to agree to that. And that's one thing you guys can do too. If you're anywhere at a garage sale or a secondhand shop and they don't specifically persuade you or dissuade you from bargaining, make them an offer. Whatever their price is, chances are they're going to be willing to go down a little bit. And don't feel guilty about doing it. That's what, in the end of the day, this is what you're doing. This is the American way to bargain. All right, tubers, I'm actually getting the vlog here today. The weather's actually getting nicer. If it starts to get nasty again and we start getting some really bad storms, I'm going to go ahead and do like a live stream outside. I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing this computer. You will be seeing more of this in the future. Not right now because I don't have the parts that I want to put in this to upgrade, mainly the solid state hard drive. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.